Hello, welcome all. So today's topic is all about the mandatory certificate course which must be pursued by the all IFSC entities that is in the GIFT city. So this is must watch video for all the existing employees as well as all the persons who wanted to build their career in IFSC entities that is in the GIFT city. So please watch this video until the end. I have prepared a series of videos on various GIFT City compliance topics as well as the eligibility criteria for principal officer, compliance officer role, career opportunities in GIFT City, and the salary structure for POCO role. So I have mentioned the link for the playlist of all this video in the description box, as well as you can also check on my channel. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it and click on the bell icon button so that you don't miss any important videos. So let's start. So in this video, we will cover about the courses detail, who must pursue this course, eligibility criteria for pursuing the certificate course, registration and other details about the registration, validity of the certificate, due date for completion of the certificate course, reference and the benefit for the ICSI members. So let's start. About the courses, so ICSI has came up with the three courses. First, regulatory certificate course on regulatory framework for fund management entity. Second, certificate course on regulatory framework for capital market intermediaries. And the third, corporate governance in IFSC. So this third course is not yet launched by ICSI, but it may launch very soon. So these two courses are mandatory requirement for the employees and the KMPs. So who must pursue? So IFSCA has came up with a circular dated 1st April 2026 which mandates the requirement of the certificate course for this regulatory framework for fund management entity for all the KMPs and employees of the fund management entities. The meaning of KMP includes POCO and the other person who is designated as KMP as per the meaning and definition provided in the IFSC FME regulations. And all the employees who are involved in the fund management business activities to pursue this certificate ICSI certificate course on this FME. And for the capital market intermediaries, IFSCA came up with a circular dated 2nd April 2026 which has mandated this requirement of clearing this certificate course for all the KMPs and all the employees of the capital market intermediaries. Capital market intermediary includes broker, dealer, clearing member, custodian, investment advisor, etc. Okay. Next about the eligibility. So who can pursue this certificate course? If you are a CS, that is company secretary, or the chartered accountant, or the cost management accountant, or you are the CS executive program student or the CS professional program student, or you have completed your graduation in any stream. If any one of criteria is fulfilled, you are eligible for appearing in this certificate course and registration of this course. Next, registration details. So the link for the registration I have mentioned in the description box. You can simply click on that link and post filling the details about yourself and uploading few documents like your photograph. Uh, if you are not the member of institute or student of institute, then about your ID proof and your education document and your email ID, mobile number and few other details. And the post payment of fees, that is 3000 plus 18% of GST, that is 3540 per course. Post payment of fees, you will get the you will able to register yourself for this course. Okay. Next. Okay. So post payment of fees and making registration, you will receive an email from the ICSI about the details of your user ID, password and link for the LMS portal, that is the learning portal of the institute for this particular certificate course within the 24 hours post payment of your post making your registration. Validity. So the validity for the certificate course is 3 years from the date of issuance. Post you will clear the exam, you will receive the certificate in e-format, that is in the PDF format, soft copy from the institute, and the validity will be 3 years. The validity will be also mentioned on the certificate. So post completion of 3 years, you will again have to reappear in the exam and clear the exam and obtain the fresh certificate. Next, due date. So due date is 30th September 2026 for both this FME course and CMI course. So you have to clear on or before 30th September 2026 and obtain the certificate. Next, reference. So all the applicable circulars link I have mentioned in the description box. By clicking on that link, you will able to view the IFSCA circular. Benefits for ICSI members. So you will, if you are ICSI member, that is a member of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, you will get the 15 credit hours, that is 15 CP structured in the structured format for a particular financial year in which you will clear the certificate course. Okay, now coming to next about the NISM certificate course. So for this, I have already prepared a video on this NISM certificate course requirement, and I have provided all the details in that video. You can check that video on my channel, or I have also mentioned the link in the description box. So I'll give you brief details about this course in this video as well. So this course is mandated by IFSCA. The circular dated 17 November 2025 has mandated this requirement. The due date was in the 17th March 2026, which is already passed, or 4 months from the date of appointment. So if you are newly appointed in any entity as a principal officer and designated director as per the IFSCA, EMS, EFT, KYC guidelines, then you have to clear that certificate course within a period of 4 months from your date of appointment. So meaning of PO and DD is very different. For example, if you compare the meaning of principal officer as per FME regulation and principal officer meaning as per the EMS CFT guidelines, it is very different. So I have cleared that information in my NISM video. So you can check from there. Next, about the exam pattern. So for ICSI course, it is MCQ based exam. 100 questions will be there. Each question 1 marks. The duration of the exam will be 90 minutes. There will be no negative marking. The passing criteria is 50%. That is, you must have to obtain at least 50 marks for clearing the exam. The exam will be remotely. You will able to give from any place. There is no requirement for going to any exam center for this. The language of the exam and study material will be English. Assessment fees will be in addition to the registration fees, that will be 1500 rupees plus GST per attempt. Okay. So if you are not able to clear the exam in first attempt, you have to again pay the exam, this assessment fees, and you can reappear in the exam and clear the exam. So the learning material is available on ICSI LMS portal. Post registration, you will receive an email from institute in which the user ID and the password will be mentioned, and the link for the portal will be mentioned. So you by accessing that link, you will able to see the study material. The study material is in very detail, so you will have to spend much quality time for learning that material. Currently, as on today, the assessment is not yet started, but it will start very soon. So it is self-study material which is available in non-downloadable format. That is, you will not able to download that format because it is not in PDF format. It is uploaded in image format. So it's little bit difficult to read from that particular portal. However, there are chances that ICSI may soon publish the physical copy of this course material, which will be available from the ICSI Gift City chapter. So you can, once this is available, you can collect from that and study from that. But until then, you have to access this material from your portal only. Okay. For NISM course, exam pattern is again MCQ based. 50 questions will be there. Each question 1 marks. Duration will be 60 minutes. There is no negative marking. Passing criteria 50%. That is, you have to at least obtain 25 marks. It is again remotely. There is no requirement for any exam center. There is no exam fees. The fees are included in the registration fees, which is around 900 rupees inclusive of GST. Learning material is freely available to download even without registration. It is in PDF format, so you can also take printout of it. Okay, so this was brief idea about the NISM course. The validity of the certificate of ICSI course is 3 years from date of issuance, and for NISM 2 years from date of issuance. That is post completion of this period, you have to again appear in the exam and clear this certificate course. Okay, this learning material access will be available for 1 year duration post from the date of registration for this ICSI course. Okay, so this was about the exam things. Okay, one point which I wanted to highlight here for the new employees who wanted to, new persons or new employees who wanted to build their career in the GIFT City. So for this ICSI course, if you are joining post 30th September 2026, then make sure that you clear these courses before your appointment, because the due date is 30th September. There is no, it is not mentioned that is there any relaxation for new employees till today date, but it may come with relaxation or may not come. So make sure that you clear the certificate course if you are joining post 30th September. Otherwise, the due date is 30th September 2026. For NISM, you have an relaxation that you can clear this exam within a period of 4 months from the date of appointment as a PO and DD as per the AMS CFT KYC guidelines. I hope this video is helpful to you. If you have any queries regarding this topic or any other topic, you can simply write in the comment section. Stay connected.